Hi guys, so this is my first ever YouTube video. I finally stopped procrastinating. So we're gonna do a get ready with me to transform myself.
Let me see your hands. Wave them at them bitches hating on you with their friends. Girl, you got it.
Love most about my job is the fact that I get to get ready every day. Like something about getting ready every day for me just brightens my day. Like it just but it's almost like I transform into this different person. Like Mariah has social anxiety. Hi, I'm Mariah. And then there's Mila. And Mila's more like outgoing, she's very direct, and so we're going to transform into Mila. So every day I decide who I want to look like today. So I'm going to go through my camera roll and then we're going to complete that look for the day. I'm going to go for something like this. I'm going to use my own gold because her gold is like a yellow gold and I want to go like bronze gold goddess, but I want to do like a deep gold. So let's get into it. I just realized I haven't plucked these little guys. So I got to get the tweezers, honey, because we're not doing anything. We're just going to tweeze them and I'll list below like everything that I use because, oh my gosh, not even concealer can cover these guys. Okay, well, now that I don't look like the werewolf who stole Christmas, I'm gonna go in with this Got2b gel. I am literally so obsessed. Like, this is better than any $30 gel I've ever bought. And it was $6. Can you believe that? So let's get these puppies laid and slayed. So I still like to start off with the Benefit Brow and just kind of create. I'm just gonna say the front of the brow. Just go in. Because one thing I will say is that Got2b dries really quick. Like really, really quick. So I'm just gonna fill her in. And it doesn't matter how it looks at first, because you're gonna clean it up. So don't be paranoid, because I'm not paranoid. So I do like to go in with like a pomade and just create that darker brow on the edge, because that's just something that I'm into. I don't really always just like to use the pencil. I just like to use the pencil to start at the top, fill her in, you know what I mean? I don't care what nobody says, MAC will always be the OG. And I'm obsessed with these pods. It kind of gives like Kevyn Aucoin, just not as creamy because I feel like you have to like really get in there to make it a lot creamy. And this is where we do damage control, honey. I like to start at the back and just clean it and go forward. Like so, you know? Because come on now. The eyebrows will determine how your day is. Okay, don't mind Matilda over here, but what we do to one side, we gotta do the other. This is just a rough draft, honey. There are steps to that. Actually, I lied. This isn't Matilda. This is Cinderella when she had to scrub the ground. And this is Cinderella when she found Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, honey. Because this one just never wants to correspond, but we're gonna get it later, watch. So now we're gonna create a base. I'm gonna take my Kosas concealer for the eyelid where the eyeshadow goes. I don't really use a lot of like eyeshadow primer. I think today I might try it. I'm just not a big fan because I feel like once it sticks, it's like fucking quicksand. Sorry. A song stuck in my head. I've been a nasty girl. Like, I don't know. Like sometimes when I hear songs, I'm like, what made someone come up with that? Like, I've been a nasty girl. Like, I don't know. Anyways, blend it out. Back and looked at our reference photo. I'm gonna take my Patrick Ta brush here and just kind of dip it into this bronzer. We have bronzer product on our Patrick Ta brush. We're gonna take this side and I'm just gonna go in like this and just kind of angle it back into the nose. Because this is just gonna create a little base for us. Because in the reference photo, she has this like brown, well, I don't like the brown she has going on. So we are gonna create our own brown and our own gold because we're all about being original. It's one of the palettes I'm going to be using. It's Jaclyn Hill. Clearly, she's been through a lot, so don't judge. But we are going to get all our colors from here. I think I'm going to use one more palette, but I got to go look in the vault and see if it has the gold I want. This is my first YouTube video, and I'm actually filming it on my iPhone. I did get this bad boy, though, and I just can't wait to use her. But like I said, I'm new to YouTube, so I'm gonna test her out when I feel a little more comfortable in filming because I tried this and I felt like it just took so much longer to film. But hey, I think we're gonna take this light nude color here Just dab her in, twinkle off, and then get into the sandy brown here, and then we're gonna begin to blend. Gosh, I'm slower than a girl who just got cheated on and hasn't left yet. I forgot our invisible facelift. So we could lift these eyes and get it real nice and sassy. Just like that, baby, we had a facelift, a little 5-minute facelift, okay? So let's continue blending. I like to blend on the tape because it's gonna get cleaned up and just into the top of the brow, like so. Together, you know. We're just gonna look like a naked mole rat for a little bit. So now I'm gonna take my Natasha, I can never say Denona. And we're gonna open it up here with this dark color. So now I'm gonna take my MAC. It's like a pod. It's called a topper, but it almost works as a eyeshadow primer. I just like that it doesn't get gooey and sticky fast. It's easy to work with. So I'm gonna put it all where I want the gold. It's actually really pretty that you could just leave it like this if you wanted to. Go back in with my Natasha Denona, and I'm just gonna take this and I'm gonna dip it in this gold. And then blend it, honey. Blend it, darling, blend it. A lot of you don't know how to blend, and you need to learn how to blend, darling. I want to give it that like wet effect, so I'm gonna take this setting spray and a brush that I could really care less about, and I'm gonna spray it, and then I'm going to dip it back in the gold and make it just pop when I put it on the eye. Oh, darling, are you guys trusting me yet? Now we're gonna take the Wicked Witch of the West and give us an eyeliner. Give us a wing. Do this, I kind of follow the tape a little bit. I start in the middle and just gradually build it out because you could get really carried away with this. Now we're gonna blow dry her down before I remove our mini facelift here, okay? See, follow the tape. All right, darlings, now that we have both of our bad babies on, bad girls, babies, whatever, let's remove the facelift. A snack break because 500 hours later our eyes are done. I'm fighting the urge to not put lashes on right now. I always put lashes on first, but I just feel like because I'm filming this, like lashes should be on right now, but I'm not gonna do it because with strips and like setting your face and everything, they get wet, and so I would rather just save those lashes. Conceal, once again, I'm bringing out the MAC OG. I'm gonna take this pink that's in here and I'm just gonna conceal underneath the foundation. Your girl ran out of foundation, so I'm gonna have to settle for this beautiful skin foundation by Charlotte Tilbury. I don't really have nothing against it, but it's just not like my go-to. I bought it because I forgot where I was at and I needed foundation. And now that it looked like someone put peanut butter all over my face, I'm gonna spray the makeup forever. Prep and prime. Let's try it. I have the MAC one, but I wanted to try this one and see if I like it. Okay, so now we're gonna take our bronzer, which is the Anastasia Cream Bronzer in Caramel, because I like that caramel look. And I like to just go in with a separate beauty blender, just kind of press that bronzer into the skin, aside from just the brush. We're gonna dip right back into that puppy. I don't know why I just tried to dust it off with cream. And then we're gonna go high on the cheeks, like so. Now that we have the forehead and the cheeks, I'm just gonna put this all over the nose. I forgot the creator's name. He's super cute, but he did this nose contour hack, so I'm gonna do it too. She is looking like the brown caramel Picasso. Okay, we gotta clean it up because not be walking out like this. For my first layer of concealer, I'm going to go in with the Kosas W20 Warm 20 because I love that warm undertone. A little bit thicker than I normally do. I am just going to cake it on and see what it does for me. Now that it's sat for a few minutes, I'm going to take a brush like this. I've actually really been obsessed with it lately. And I'm going to blend. Now that she's blended like butter, I'm going to go in with this lighter shade of Hourglass. This one is Fair Golden because I want a brighter under eye. And she did have a little bit of blush at the cheeks. I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. Putty Luminous Blush, and I'm just going to swirl and twirl, baby, and add it on while this sits. Now that the lighter shade's blended, we're going to go in with our Charlotte Tilbury airbrush and first set it with that and a puff. Then we're going to bake with Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom. Okay, honey, we are slowly putting Mariah in the closet and dragging Mila out the closet. We're going to take these two brushes and we're going to dust the bake off. So while we let our DIY nose job bake, we're going to come back in with MAC once again. I love her bronzer, and we're going to add some color to the face. She has like some blush going on. I'm just going to add a shimmer blush, and this one is from Essence, so I actually really like it. Before I set my face, I like to get my sponge wet with some Fix Plus. Do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I like to just press it into the skin. That just kind of melt the makeup in. The last thing to set my face, I love this Iconic Glow because I like the dewy look and my skin's dry. So if you want to look like a glazed donut, this. Put my eyelashes on off camera, and then I'll come back and do my lips with you guys. Now that I'm no longer a bald-headed naked mole rat, I have lashes on. We're gonna get down to business and do these lips. Now that we've ate a whole pack of powdered donuts, we are gonna go in with this light brown. It is from NYX and it is called London. Now I'm going to go in with MAC Creme de la Nude. It is literally my favorite. So beautiful. I'm going to only put it in the center. So I'm going to do this hair off camera, throw gloss on, and then come back and show you guys the final look. All right, guys, this is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and just getting ready with me. It was my first one, so I'm a little nervous, but I think it came out good, so stay tuned. So I just ask that you guys like, subscribe, and just interact with me. So like I said, stay tuned. There's more coming. And I'm officially Mila now, period. Let's go get this money.